He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's the 49ers and the Cowboys.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Play one, and Prescott to the air. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing. Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Well, the 49ers getting ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his 3rd NFL season now out of Iowa State.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Got a man open, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They go play action here. Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The Niners at 4-3, a game over 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to...
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Isaac Guerendo.
Prescott to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Infraction, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles
Still first down.
right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Here's Prescott.
Going right back to Ferguson.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not, well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Got a man, that's Richie James. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Play action now. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Prescott now.
Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And not an easy spot here. He'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49ers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that went off the mark. A little late with a throw.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Inside give to Elliott. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger, and this time it cost them 2 points.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This is taken at the 15.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 49.
He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. McCaffrey will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. Purdy looking to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On the counter, Elliott.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy.
Purdy off the play fake.
His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Play action. Now Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
It's caught inside the 25. Well, he takes this down deep on the Cowboys' side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 71 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
Check.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Purdy from the gun.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 6 yards away.
And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made.
Throwing, Prescott.
Here's a quick slant to Ezekiel Elliott.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Prescott.
Has his man, that's James.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Prescott. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. So we have reached halftime, and why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49ers offense and Brandon Ayuk getting set for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. Second down and 3. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right, shrugs him off. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Purdy now to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. 10th carry now for Elliott.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Elliott. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Prescott. That's complete downfield to James. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Richie James with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now Purdy.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't.
Play action now. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here's Prescott.
To the sideline and incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Back to throw, Purdy. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. Second down and 8. Purdy.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Purdy going to give it to Garindo.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here in Santa Clara. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. And the question now, can they get closer on third down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder.
Purdy looking to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that out.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Niners have taken a fourth quarter lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. To throw is Prescott. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now Prescott.
That'll be caught by James. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line.
The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next one.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. In motion goes the tight end.
Here's Guerendo on first down.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Back to throw. Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Purdy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Big DeMarcus.
Prescott from the gun.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, but he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
To throw again on second down. Purdy. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Garindo. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Touchdown, 49ers! Christian McCaffrey. Now Dak. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He's got Elliott.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
For the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is third down.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
That's complete to Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now Prescott. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here's Dak. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Prescott. Into the hands of Cooks. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's fourth down here. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
To throw, Prescott.
It's caught. Tolbert. And he is into the end zone for the... So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking.